We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the boss. And he'll be facing Daniel Jacobs, the Miracle Man. 6 foot tall with a reach of 74 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
First up, the boss from France. Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs, fighting out of New York, New York. He is one of the most talented fighters in this division. Let's see what he's got for us in this one.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from France, wearing the white trunks with blue trim, the boss. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Good luck.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Just missed with that hook. Oh, that jab's starting to mark him up. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Insane action. Those counter punches have to hurt. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Just see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
You'd like to see more jabs. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How about that time counter shot? Good counter punch. And down goes Daniel Jacobs. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
holding nothing back here in the round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
That's it. Start sticking a few. Come on, do you want to win this fight? Right, let's go out there.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
That jab doesn't find a home. Jacobs in real trouble. Miracle Man. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
You've got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
And he scores with the counter. No rest for the weary. That hook just can't find the target. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Okay, focus. Big deep breaths.
On to the third. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. A perfect counter shot. stumbling around in potholes. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Bombs away! A perfect counter lands. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That jab doesn't find a home. Counter punch. Straight right just misses. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Swing and a miss with the left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. That counter punch caught him clean. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Just misses with that jab. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at them.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punching. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with some of the...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The defense failed them. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They're in trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Uh-oh, and finally, Jacobs crumbles to the canvas. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
There's a counter shot. This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. And there goes Jacobs. He's down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first is the boss. And facing him here, one of the greatest boxing champions in England's history, Carl the Cobra Froch. He comes in 6 foot 1 inches tall with a 75.2-inch reach.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's gonna touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
First up, the boss from France. Carl the Cobra Froch, one of the greatest super middleweight champions of all time, fighting out of Nottingham, United Kingdom.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from France. Wearing the white trunks with blue trim, the boss. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. That counterpunch caught him clean. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating, this can be hellfire on here.
Caution being thrown to the wind. See a jab from these two. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them. And he scores with the counter. He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter. There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching on.
Your power.
Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Both men step back for just a moment. He threw a punch and just got countered. Oh, wait a minute. Crotch in trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Whoa, Johnny! Oh no, Carl Froch got caught! It somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action! Carl Froch seeing cobwebs. It appears they wept. Did you see that? Oh, Froch, we didn't see this coming. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter. Hold it right there. Froch in trouble. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs. Hold that thought! Oh, Froch seeing cobwebs. Whoa, wait a minute! And finally, Carl Froch goes down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That's lights out right there.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
Keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Don't be looking there for...
Man, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
There's the bell to start round three. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, Froch, we didn't see this coming. And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Beautiful counter punch. Missing with that right hook. Every time they... Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere! trouble. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Oh, Fox seeing cobwebs. And now they're right back. He's going to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
6, 7, 8.
A perfect counter lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. And one of the all-time greats, Carl Froch, goes down. And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did them in.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That was her.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the boss. And they'll be facing Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
First up, the boss from France. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from France, wearing the white trunks with blue trim, the boss. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues.
All right.
You can't get a better place to fight in.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. A straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. They exchange punches. How about that time counter shot? Swing and a miss with that hook. They stopped the hook there. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Nice counter shot. And parries that left jab away. Missing with the hook. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What?
Whoa, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. And it appears the onslaught. Did you see that? Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. How did they not go down?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Punch, counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Okay, now you're switching off. That's a terrible round, that is.
Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
And there's the bell for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook was off target. Beautiful counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. That hook won't score. And down goes the boss. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
That counter shot lands. And the boss has been dropped. I think think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes to post, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Failing to score with that right hook. Swing and a miss with that upper. Whoa, wait a minute! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
You gotta go back out there and win this round. Get it?
Well, I love that. I love that. That chap's slick. Now, don't wait to...
Let's go out there and get your butt.
On to the third. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
If that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
That big hook doesn't land. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Canelo in serious jeopardy here going to the canvas. How are they still standing? Nice counter shot. It's all offense all the time. How about that time counter shot? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. We've never never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that way. That's his round.
Not working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit.
Back at it in round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. How about that time counter shot? You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average.
Whoa, Johnny! The corner's got the towel, and they're going to throw it in. But somehow, pull it right there. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Big shots from both these fighters. Hold it right there. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. And getting ready to fight here, Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. He'll square off against Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shut night.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6'9", here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. That counter punch caught him clean. We wanted action, and they are delivering. And he misses with that straight left. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Well done with that counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. These punches coming from every angle. This fighter's completely content to sit back. Hold her right there. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. A perfect counter lands. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Caution is being thrown to the wind. They exchange punches. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Here we go for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-punch is smart.
They exchange punches. So much firepower here. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. How about that time counter shot? Well done with that counter shot. Catch and shoot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? don't see a knock. Hold it right there. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella. It's okay to take a knee.
It's a really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
7, 8.
Beautiful counter punch. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Hard reach as well as speed, reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Neither fighter willing to slow down. And he scores with the counter. Swing and a miss with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
He's shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
And there's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Whoa, wait a minute. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. And down goes Fury. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Gotta waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta paw you. Whoop.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. I thought we were going to see the finish there. Hold it right there. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to. Did you see that? And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Did you see that? Tyson Fury and down goes Fury. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You okay?
Fury in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That counter shot lands. The way the connect percentages have to be off the charts. That counter shot lands. Only catching air with that hook. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Looks like trouble was... Hold that thought. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. Down goes Fury. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.